Welcome in this tutorial in which I will show you how you can measure a garden in 3D using AeroCollect software. Here we are on the login page where you can use your email and password to get into the software. You go to View Data, select your project, Jardin Demo for this example, and you can open. The software will open automatically in the 2D view, but we of course for this tutorial are interested in the 3D, which you can access on the top left of your screen. To navigate in your 3D file, you can use your mouse. If you use right click, there you can right click and you can move around. You can go left, right, up, down. If you left click, you can rotate. So you can really look at your 3D model from all sides. If you want to zoom in, you can use a little wheel on your mouse. A bit closer, a bit further off. Or you use the slider on the right hand side of your screen. Zoom in, zoom out. You can also change the size of the points, a bit bigger, a bit smaller, so you can make it in a way that looks nicest for you. Okay, let's start having a look at the measurement tool. The first tool I want to show you is how to measure angles. So we zoom in, find our point, there we are, and we click the tool. You select 3 points, click, click, and double click, and then you get to the angle measurements. Let's delete that one. The next tool I want to show you is the polyline, which you can use to measure distances between 2 points. For example, let's have a look between those plants and the little greenhouse. There. Select the tool, 1 point and 2 clicks to finish the measurement, and I get the distance between those 2 points. There, and this is 4 meters 38. Okay, let's remove it. There. The next point I want to show you is how to measure heights. For example, to measure the height of that bush, you click on the height measurement tool. There we go. You select the point on the ground. Let's have a look around. Okay, let's use the bush in the middle. There, that's a good view. And we use the height tool, 1 point on the ground, and we should choose the other point on top of the bush, and we see that it measures 3 meters and 1 centimeter. You can always change the location of the dot, and you'll see that it will recalculate immediately. There we go. There. So it's 3 meters and 5 centimeters. That's perfect. Let's remove it. There we go. Next tool is how to measure the surface of an area. You can use the area measurement tool for that. Okay, we click it. And I'm going to start drawing the area which onto the measure. You just take your points all around. Click, click. There we go. And you see that the tool automatically calculates the area. Okay, let's zoom in a bit now and place the points a bit more accurately so you can view, get a better result. Play a bit with the size of the dots so it's a bit clearer to see. There we go. And then I put all the points a bit closer to the edge of the there, and we get a better measurement. So you can do that for all the points. There. Okay, one on the corner here and one on the corner there. There we go, and there we immediately get the area measurement. In this case, it's 32 meters, 69 square centimeters. Well, that's how to measure an area. The next tool I want to show you is how to measure height differences in the garden. How are we going to do this? Now, let's first play a bit with the size of the dots. There we go. This looks better. And I'm going to select a reference point. And I put it here in the middle of the garden. There, for example. and I'm going to use the point measurement. If I click once, I can put 1 point and get the reference. If I double click, so clicks once, take 1 point. If I double click on the tool, I can place multiple points in one go. Double click, and then I can put multiple points. So you can place them all over the garden. There, and double click to stop drawing. So what you see here is that you'll get the relative height from each point with respect to the height reference that you selected. So positive and negative. If you move the height reference, there you'll see that AeroCollect will recalculate all the height measurements. There you can move it, it will recalculate. Okay, you can also add text or annotations. For example, label A. There, and I validate, and I select where it should be. There in the middle. There we go. You can really add any text or any label that you want. Here you can find all the measurements and all the points that you've added summarized as well. You can also use this icon to decide if you just want to show the square meters or just show the measurements or just the contour or just show nothing. So you can really choose what you want to have visualized on your drawing. There. Next tool I want to show you is the clipping tool, which will allow you to cut a section out of the point cloud, which you can share with your customer without showing the neighbor's garden. Select the clipping tool, and we're going to draw an area which we want to extract. So we click the clipping tool, you'll get a small cube, and then you can extend it so it will cover the whole area that we want to clip. There, a bit wider, rotate it a bit longer, and on the other side a bit wider as well. Then I check the height, so make sure that we have all the trees and the roof. There we go. And there you can or decide to hide what's within the clipping box or just show what's available. And like this you can generate and export a view for your customer without showing the neighbor's neighbor's garden. There. You can also decide to export this area as a lost point cloud. You find this option with clicking and use the download button to extract this section of the point cloud. There. Right, next thing I want to show you is how to measure a volume. But to do this, I'm going to show you another project, which is a bit more relevant. There. Go back and choose another project, construction, demo, and this is a stockpile site. There, a 3D point cloud. Oh, let me quickly remove the drawings that I made before. There, remove it, and I'll get a clean visualization. There we go. So you get a 3D view of the area, and I'm going to use the reference point volume measurement. Click it. Next, you indicate the area you want to measure. Click, click, click. And when you're ready, you double click to finish the drawing. And AeroCollect will ask you to choose a reference height. There, we use it on the ground here. And the tool will automatically calculate that there are 7,736 cubic meters of soil above that height reference. If you made a mistake, you can always change it, change the points. Let's move them there, and we get a total measurement now. So on the left, you get the measurement above the area, the point cloud that you about the polygon you selected, and on the right, you find the volume that's below the reference height. There. Let's go back to the garden for the next tool. There we are. Go back to the 3D. And now I want to show you how to make a height profile. And there. Let's hide all the rest. And remove the annotation. And now I'm going to show you how to make a height profile. A tool, and you select 2 points between which you want to see the height profile. So click once to start and double click to enter measurement. And then you can go to the icon, so the square with the arrow, to open the height profile in another window. There we go. And here you can see a cross section of the area that you've selected. There we go. Okay, this is how to make a height profile. The next tool I want to show you is how to make a PDF export. So you go to the PDF export functionality, and then we're going to make sure that I have all the tools, all the labels visible again, and I click the camera. You see you get an orange frame, and you can use that to position your 3D model just the way you like it. There, let's take this view. There. Perfect. I can take a snapshot, and you'll see that AeroCollect will take this view as a snapshot to be put in the PDF report. You can take multiple snapshots from different angles if you want. And once you're ready, you click again on the square with the arrow to export the PDF. There it is. And there is the PDF in which you can find your logo, so all the images, a little description, and as well all your data, and you can easily share this with your customer. Let's close it again. If you would like to export 3D models and use it in your own tools like SketchUp or AutoCAD Vectorworks, you can find the exports under the little icon there. And you can see that we make a DEM JPEG, a 3D OBJ, a JPEG, OrthoTIFF, point load loss, and a 3D DAE file. And finally a report. If you want to generate an export, you click on the icon there and generate, and then AeroCollect will create your file for you. Once it's ready, an icon like this, so with a cloud with an arrow in it, will appear, and you can download your image. There it is, and now you can click and download it. So I thank you for listening to our tutorial. If you want to know more, we invite you to look at our YouTube channel, look at the other tutorials. I wish you a pleasant day, and thank you for listening. Bye.